back to my channel. A particularly warm welcome to those of you that are new. My name is Dani and this is Coffee Break with Dani, where we discuss all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, dog, all of those fun and fascinating things that, you know, are worth talking about on YouTube. I mean, why else would you watch YouTube videos? I mean, for educational purposes? I don't think so, right? It's all for entertainment here. So today I get to pretend that I know what I'm talking about in front of you guys. So thanks for clicking and sticking around. I'm particularly excited about this video because I'm gonna show you guys how I style my hair, or rather how I blow out my hair from start to finish, from wash to dry to flat iron, to get it to look like this. If you're unfamiliar, I have wavy, curly hair. It is very limp, it is very thin, it is prone to breakage, it is dry at the shaft and extremely oily at the crown. So we gripe and complain a lot about my hair around here. So if you're a part of the greasy, breakage, three-haired club, then you're gonna wanna stick around for this video. If you guys wanna see how I wave my hair or curl it, I will do a follow-up video to this one in the near future. So today we are going to talk about how I blow out my hair. So if you're new around here, I'm so excited to have you a part of this community. But we do talk a lot about the type of hair that I have. So I think that we've all kind of bonded and connected with this type of hair around here, because we see a lot of other YouTubers that have the really thick, luscious hair. They tie their hair up in this like really cool, effortless top knot, and they take it down and they don't have crimps in their hair. I mean, if I do like a low pony, I look like I walked out of like signing the Constitution, you know, and if I do a top knot, there's not enough hair up there to do any sort of semblance of a knot. I look like a troll doll. So we're a small niche of hair type here, where it's fine, it's prone to breakage, it's dry, and I can't just air dry it and walk out the door. It needs a lot of help and a lot of love, which is why I'm excited that I've partnered up with Briogeo for this video. If you guys have been here since the beginning of Coffee Break with Dani, we have been talking about Briogeo since its inception. I discovered Briogeo on Gloss 48, which is no longer around. They were an online indie beauty brand retailer, and I got all of my indie brand products off that site. So I discovered Briogeo there when I was looking for a curling product for my hair that wouldn't make it crunchy. So I wanted to kind of rediscover my curls, rediscover my curl pattern, and I found Briogeo's Curl Charisma. Fell in love with the brand, started using their shampoos and conditioners, and that was it. And they took off. I mean, they caught on fire. Now they are available international. They're a massive brand. They're available all Sephora's. I mean, it's super exciting because Nancy's a really good friend of mine. So when I get an opportunity to work with a brand that, regardless of endorsement or not, I'm gonna support it, you know, 100%. So today we're going to talk about my hair from wash to dry and the steps that I take to get it to look straight and sleek and last all day. Now, if you guys have a little bit of a thicker shaft or thicker hair, you could probably get away with styling it like this and keeping it like this for a few days. I tend to wash my hair every day or every other day, unfortunately. I know that's probably why it's oily, but it helps me feel clean. So if you guys have a great dry shampoo routine, you could probably follow along these steps and just use dry shampoo in between days. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing that you do when you're going to get started with fresh hair is you wash it, right? My favorite shampoo to use every day, it's an all-loving, all-inclusive, smells amazing product that is gonna love all types of hair, is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Matcha and Apple Replenishing Superfood Shampoo. So this is kind of like a replenishing shampoo slash clarifying shampoo. It smells like apple, and It's one of those shampoos that is going to make your hair feel instantly clean. It doesn't dry it out. So if you have thick, coarse hair, or if you have very thin, frail, prone to breakage type hair, like this little sad puppy here, it's going to love you. It's going to love you equally just as much as it loves all hair. One thing to be noted of Briogeo products is that they are a 6-free hair product brand, which means they are a healthier hair care brand. They're free of sulfates, they're free of parabens, they're free of artificial dyes or fragrances. Most of the products are like 95 to 99% all natural or organically derived. So if you guys have like an extra 2 seconds when you're in the shower, like letting your mask soak in, try to read the back of these products because it does have a really interesting like synopsis or breakdown of what each of these products do for your hair, what ingredients they have and the purpose in them or what they're free of. So again, my favorite daily shampoo is this one. I love that it comes in like a green juice bottle. It suds up really nicely even though it is sulfate free. It leaves your hair feeling extremely clean, rinses out beautifully. It doesn't leave any residue behind and your hair smells delicious. After I do this, I go in with the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Now this is a deep conditioning mask, which means that you use it when you want to deep condition. Now for some of you guys that might be once a week, once every 10 days, every other day. I use it every day. It comes in various sizes too. So if you're like, I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to use that product yet. So it does come in different sizes. I just go ahead and get the one with the pump. Like I'm like, what? Who am I kidding? I know I'm going to use it up. So I told you guys that I struggle with really thin, limp hair, and any sort of product that I use, it really tends to make it sink or fall. It builds up residue. It makes it lackluster or heavy. So even though my hair's already pretty oily at the crown, most products tend to weigh it down even further. This is one of those miracle products that I am so happy I discovered because it's lightweight enough to use as an everyday conditioner. It's lightweight enough to use from root to tip, you guys. I promise you, from root to tip. You know how most deep conditioning masks you're supposed to use half shaft down? I use this from root to tip every time that I wash my hair. It makes my hair shiny. It makes it more resistant from breakage. It smells really, really good. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It's easy to blow dry my hair. It doesn't make it feel waxy or heavy. And it's just one of those products that I will try and stop using and I'll automatically notice the difference in my hair. So if you guys are like me, where you suffer from your hair really holding on to product and weighing it down, and just your hair just doesn't play nicely with many products, this is one of those products that you will be so fortunate to have found because it restores the health of your hair, but it also makes it soft and doesn't weigh it down. And like I told you guys, it comes in many different sizes. It comes in a little size like this, like a little bit smaller, like a sample size. Then you have this size, and then the big daddy with the pump. Listen, if you're gonna be in the shower, I don't have time to be scooping things out, so I just go straight for the pump. The smell too, I can't describe the scent. My friend asked me to describe it to her the other day, and I was like, you know how like it smells good? Like, you know how some stuff smells good? But yeah, but like what does it smell like? Well, you know, like it smells good. All right, Dani, so what is good? All right, it smells good. Just trust me, okay? All right, you guys, so we get out of the shower, and this is the important stuff. The important stuff because I feel like this is the part of the hair styling routine that if you have super thin hair like I do, it could go awry real quick. Have you guys ever used a product that works for everyone else, and then you use it with this type of hair, and it builds up, it's waxy, it's stiff, it gets kind of like soapy, and there's no way to make your hair feel clean. I can't tell you guys how many times I've ruined clean hair by trying a new product that just does not cooperate with the type of hair that I have. These two products will love you. And look at my hair. It doesn't look waxy, it doesn't look filmy, it doesn't look dull or lackluster, and it's going to keep my hair straight and shiny for as long as I don't wash it. Okay, the first product is the Briogeo Rosarco Blow Dry Perfection Heat Protectant Cream. This product is really cool because it has rosehip. It also has coconut oil. So you're like, oh my God, that is completely gonna weigh my hair down. You guys, it doesn't, and it actually protects your hair up to 425 degrees. Now, when I flat iron my hair, I flat iron at about 350. I know most flat irons and hair dryers go up to 450. If you're using 450, you're living your life on the edge. There is a very, very, very rare, slim occasion where you should be going up that high, and I think that's for people that have thick, super thick, very coarse hair. For people like us, we could flat iron at like 200 degrees, let's be honest. So I use my flat iron at 350, so this protects it from that. I was very nervous to try this product. It launched a few years ago, and while I was very excited because they didn't have a heat protectant out yet, and I'm a fan of heat tools, I was like, yeah, this is probably gonna be one of those products that's not gonna play nice with me or my hair type. You guys, you could apply it from root to tip and it's going to leave your hair protected, shiny, and smelling good. Now, I will say this. I prefer, and I get way better results when I use it from about right above my ear down. If I apply it anywhere here, I feel like it doesn't make my hair look as, do you see how it's very voluminous right now? Like I could zhuzh it up and it'll stay. If I use this, it leaves it so smooth and shiny and soft that it just falls flat. So you can use it. It's not going to weigh your hair down or make it waxy, but if you want the more fun, voluminous look, then you want to do like mid-shaft down. I really love the fact that it does have coconut oil because even though it's protecting your hair, it's also conditioning it at the same time. And then the other product that I use right before blow drying is the Briogeo Blossom and Bloom Ginseng and Biotin Volumizing Spray. This smells like Tang. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. I actually use the shampoo as well when I'm going to do like my curls or my waves. I love that shampoo. So this smells like Tang, and this is the volumizing spray that I use. And I'll show you guys, I go in around the crown area and I spray it liberally and I kind of just zhuzh it up. I think that's partially why my hair does this as well. Do you see how it gives you so much volume? So I apply it, and then when I blow dry my hair, I go in and I leave the brush, the round brush at the root, and it kind of creates sort of like a little dome, and it allows your hair to really, it makes the strands of your hair feel thicker or fuller. You guys know I'm kind of a geek, and when I use products that I like or I find them that I like to find out why I like them. I like to know why they perform. Because I could sit up here and say like, it smells like Tang and it's nice, I'm obsessed. But if I can't explain to you why it actually makes a difference, then it's not that much of a review, right? So there is a natural sugar in this volumizing spray that coats every strand of your hair. So it doesn't make your hair look fuller, it actually makes it fuller. It's not permanent, obviously, so it's not making the actual hair shaft thicker. But for that moment in time when you're using the product, it's actually making it thicker, which is why you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but the top of my hair seems a lot thicker than the bottom. The bottom's a little bit more stringy, a lot thinner, because I didn't apply the volumizing spray there. So you can tell that it actually does make a difference, and the claims that the product makes are actually true. Okay, so moving on to my blow dry routine. So I shower with these products, I spray these products in my hair, I let my hair air dry as long as possible. So I'll do my makeup first, I'll change first, and I'll let it air dry as long as possible, because the less time that I'm using heat tools, the better it is for your hair. My favorite hair dryer is the one from Harry Josh, and I got mine at Target. I use the extended nozzle because I feel like it makes my hair dry a lot faster. And I will do my hair in 3 parts. I'll do the bottom half first, and I'll curl with this brush that I got at Ulta, and I curl from the bottom out. So I'll curve in and I'll blow out, and I'll do it in sections. It's a lot easier to do it in sections because it dries fast. You have more control of how you're drying and styling at the same time. So when I was younger, I used to just go in with my hair dryer and just like shh, dry it like crazy, right? I would just randomly blow hot air, and then I go in with a flat iron. So what I would have to do is maintain the iron on my hair a lot longer than I need it to. Now, if you style and dry at the same time, you don't have to apply the hot iron to your hair longer than needed. So you're causing less damage by drying it longer than actually flat ironing, if that makes sense. So I'll go in, and I really love the volumizing spray because when I go in with my brush at the root, it really allows for that lift to remain in the hair. I love this brush actually from Ulta as well because it does have this little, I don't even know what this is called, but it's like to do your part in your hair. Okay, so we'll go in with the dryer, and as you can see, it's a lot easier for me to just show you guys the demo of me blow drying my hair, but I blow dry it in the direction that I want my hair to go, so it's saving me that time with the flat iron. Then when I go in at the top, I always blow dry under and come up because it creates sort of like this, I don't know if you guys can see. Otherwise, it's gonna be way too flat and it gives me less dimension. I think when we have this little hair, this little amount of hair and this thin hair, you gotta do as much as you can to kind of fake the funk, even if it's with the texturizing spray, with additional dry shampoo, anything that's going to give your hair extra lift or volume so that you give the illusion of having more hair, even if it means blow drying it in a particular way as well. And then after I'm done blow drying it, you could see how much volume there is in my hair. I'll go in with a flat iron. And here's a pro tip for those of you that have really fine hair like I do. Okay, so this tip that I'm gonna share with you guys, I don't know how valid it is. All I can tell you is from my personal experience and with all the flat irons that I've tried, I noticed a really big difference when using a ceramic or a stone versus a metal. So there's several types of flat irons out there. You have like the metal plates, you have the stone plates, and sometimes you have a combination of the both. I tend to have better, like an infinite amount of better luck with the ceramic plates than with the metal plates. I feel like with metal plates, it crushes all the volume completely out of your hair. It makes your hair stick straight, and it also makes it a little staticky. So if you guys already struggle, if you're on the like 3 hair struggle bus like I am, reach for an iron that has stone plates, and you won't get that like life sucked out of your hair. And I think that when you go through the trouble of using products that are going to make your hair a little bit more voluminous, why go through the trouble of putting in that volume and then like just crushing it out with a flat iron, right? So I've had this flat iron for about 15 years now. It is very old. It's from a brand called Hai. I'll try to find a suitable alternative for you guys. It's just the most reliable flat iron ever. I have probably like 6 or 7 flat irons in my possession currently. Most of them are metal plates, and I just refuse to use them because they just suck the life out of my hair completely. So this is a flat iron that goes from 170 to about 400 degrees. I use mine at about 350, 325, depending on the weather outside. I know it sounds weird, but it makes a difference. And I just go in and I iron it in the direction that I want the hair to go. So if I want it turned out, I will iron this way. If I want it turned in, I will iron this way. If I want it straight, I will iron this way. So I tend not to iron too much of the back. I kind of just let that do its life, live its life the way it can. I tend to concentrate my iron around this part of my hair and this part here because I feel like this is the one that's the hardest to get super straight. I have a lot of cowlicks in this area here, so I concentrate my iron there as well. And then I make sure that I iron my hair like going up and back and then going forward. Anyway, so that is it for my wash to dry blowout routine. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. All of these Briogeo products can be found on the Sephora website at select Sephora stores. I personally buy mine from the Sephora website because I feel like going to the Sephora stores is pretty hit or miss. although I have a hunch that they're gonna be a lot easier to find in stores coming up soon, especially because so many people are jumping on this Briogeo bandwagon with good reason. So I will definitely list and link all of these products, including the tools, in the description box below. Don't forget to get to know your hair, you guys. Not all products work for everyone. I know it can be a little bit, you feel a little bit like peer pressure when you're watching these YouTube videos and you really want to do the same things that some of your favorite YouTubers do, but we don't all have the same skin type. We don't all have the same teeth. We don't all have the same hair type or skin tone. We're all different. So find someone that you can relate to, that you can relate with, you know, that has the same type of beauty struggles that you do. Like me, I could never watch a lot of these YouTubers that use certain products that, you know, their hair is already basically perfect. If you're on my boat, you need a lot of help and you need products that are going to play nicely with your fine, frail, limp, prone to breakage hair. So if that's you, you've found your home here. We talk about products that help our 3 baby hairs. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what some of your favorite products for baby fine hair are in the comment section below. And like always, if you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys!